We're going to take a quick tour through the thyroid, which is the body's energy manager. One's too slow, the other's too fast. Let's lock in with some clever memory tricks. First of all, hypothyroidism, I think low and slow because the thyroid here, it's running out of gas. Your body's not making enough thyroid hormone, which is T3 and T4. So the pituitary gland, it turns up the volume. Our TSH goes up, trying to help. How I like to think of this is a bear in hibernation. They're slow, they're cold, they're sleepy, and they're gaining weight. Common signs that we see in these clients: brain fog and slow thoughts. Hair is thinning out and they're losing hair. Their heart rate starts to slow down and we're seeing that bradycardia. They're gaining weight and they're really sensitive to the cold. So what do we do for this client? Well, let's give back what's missing. Levothyroxine. Levothyroxine is synthetic T4. So it'll help raise that thyroid hormone to where it needs to be. Watch for signs of becoming too fast though, like sweating, anxiety, or rapid heartbeats, because that's an indicator that they are giving too much levothyroxine and that their thyroid levels are too high. Real quick tip for levothyroxine, the client should take it on an empty stomach, usually first thing in the morning. Now, on the opposite end, we have hyperthyroidism. And with this, we're thinking high and hot. Hyper equals high. Now, think of your thyroid stuck on fast forward. You have too much T3 and T4, and the body knows it. So the TSH tries to go down. It's like, we need to pump the brakes. So how I think of this is I picture of a person who is running on a treadmill, but the treadmill won't stop. They're hot, they're sweaty, and they're losing weight. Common signs we see in these clients is they're going to have racing thoughts. Their anxiety goes up, they're sweating, they're tachycardic, and we see weight loss, and they're very sensitive to the heat. So what treatment options do we have here? Well, we can use methimazole. This is an anti-thyroid medication. This is going to prevent the thyroid from making so much T3 and T4. We have iodine. This can be radioactive or non-radioactive. What it's going to do is it's going to make that thyroid be smaller in size and hopefully create less T3 and T4. And lastly, if those don't work, we can do a thyroidectomy. Now, a thyroidectomy comes with a lot of risk. We can see there's a risk for hemorrhaging into the airway, which can cause airway compromise. They could cause hypothyroidism if all the glands are removed. They could accidentally remove the parathyroid gland, leading to hypocalcemia. And lastly, if the surgeon nicks that thyroid, they could have thyroid storm from all that thyroid hormone being released into the body. Trick to remember, methimazole for being too amped up. Now, here's a few things that I like to remember. Hypo, hibernation. Hyper, high speed. Lock in these tricks and the thyroid won't trip you up on your NCLEX.